As I'm in my 5th year of bonsai now, I'm realizing one thing. This whole hobby is far less about trees as it is about people. And this tree belongs to a very important person. This is a Ficus benjamina. It belongs to a good friend. It's in for a repot, staying on the theme of friendship and people within bonsai. I'm gonna let voiceover me deal with this one. Let's get into it.
Bonsai tray. A bonsai tree.
So, bonsai and people, Lego people included. So, like I said, this tree, very, very important. This tree belongs to a good friend. This tree came from a good friend too. This tree is about 13 years old and came from Jay, Bonsais Forever, based in Florida. He sent this tree to me and I looked after it for 3 years. Yeah, maybe just over 3 years I had this. Refined it into the sort of maybe banyan style, kind of formal upright, I don't know, kind of a jungle tree, right? As ficus should be. When it came time for a good friend of mine who previously had taken the mick out of my my miniature tree hobby, this friend then expressed some interest, and I was inclined to find him a good enough tree to where he wouldn't be offended by a stick in a pot, but a tree not so nice that if it did perish in his care, I wouldn't be deeply offended. So I went for a tree a little bit nicer than I would usually give someone who doesn't really know much about looking after trees. However, this friend has entrusted me with a great number of things that I didn't know how to do before. So I thought, hey, let's give this a go. So this 13-year-old ficus has been with my friend now for well over half of a year. So faced with the prospect of a much needed repot, my friend decided to pass the tree back and let me have a go at filming a video, because that's what good friends do. This good friend of mine, he knows that videos are something that really kept me going. Making these videos really kept me out of a bad place when I was really ill. You know, a bad time in my life. Creating these YouTube videos was my thing. It gave me a sense of purpose and community. Whereas now I get that from my local club, I get that from my friends I've made through YouTube, I get that through my friends I have in other aspects of my life, and I have to say I'm in a much better place because of that, but also because of friends like the friend who owns this tree. So when he asked me to film this repot and to post a video, I accepted the challenge. A lot of the root work is done, and I did want to note here that I'm actually mixing in a little bit of sort of compost soil in with bonsai soil, and that is because this tree spends most of its time indoors, and so a little bit of extra moisture retention is really going to help this tree go a long way. That pot that it was in was probably undersized. This pot is probably oversized, but I think it's going to aid in the water requirements for this tree. So that's why we kind of went for this bigger pot. You know, to the bonsai eye, you would say it's too big. But when you realize why, and actually it's going to help the health of this tree in the future, I think it's perfectly adequate for what we are trying to accomplish. But back to the theme of friendship, I just wanted to speak a few words whilst we get this tree in its new home. You know, everybody thinks bonsai is about trees. Everybody thinks bonsai is about winning awards and shows and completing trees, when it really is not. Without the people that I've met through this hobby, I really don't know where I would be in life. I've made some friends and met some people I really couldn't imagine living without. And so I would encourage absolutely anybody to really delve into the human element of bonsai. Join your local club, do demos, do things like that. Oh, hang on. Something I want to show you real quick. So whilst you guys all had fun watching that sunset, I just finished the repot, added the last bit of soil. Like I said, I've added a little bit of compost in this, and that's going to really help retain some of that moisture. There's one last thing that I want to do, and that is to give our Lego Man friend a new home, because the Lego Man represents more than just a gimmick. It represents the human element of bonsai, which is the theme of this video and my motivation to carry on and post stuff as and when I can. I want to say thank you to all my good friends. Thank you to everybody I've met on this journey. I'm still here. I still am doing bonsai very much every year, more so than the next. But YouTube videos are just not always, not really been my priority. Making good friends, enjoying this journey, however, that has been my priority, and I've been doing that. Last thing I want to do is just take care of this tree's nutritional needs for the year, because that's another thing that my friend doesn't have to worry about then, you know. So I hope you guys are all well. I do plan to get back to making videos when I can, but that is the theme of this video, is the human element. I want to pass on that message. Make sure that you guys are making the most of your lives, not feeling pressured to do things that maybe you just don't have the motivation to do, and that you are keeping in your heart and in your mind the important things in life, and that is the people around you. We're going to prune up just some overextended shoots and clear out some inward growing growth that has advantageously grown over the winter season when I haven't seen this tree very much. So my friend has helped me through many things in my life, but mostly with getting my motorbikes back on the road. And so I described this process to him as an MOT. Before we round off this video, I'm actually going to leave you with a saying. Those who matter don't mind, and those who mind don't matter. And this is the aftermath of said prune. Take care, guys. Have a good one. I'll see you in the next video. Wherever you're in the world, make sure you take care of yourself. See you in the next one. Bye-bye. If you enjoy the videos and you'd like to support the channel, please consider following the links in the description. Here you'll find links to the Amazon wishlist. This is the best way to help the channel. Alternatively, you can buy these t-shirts. Please email or DM me to find out how you can get those. Lastly, the easiest way to help support the channel is drop a like on this video, and please press the subscribe button. That would mean the world to me. Thank you so much.